know you were watching me. I was sleeping. You know, just like sometimes in those videos and presentations that you watch of people online. Snorefest! So kind of like this little dolly, this beautiful little dolly that my mother-in-law made, I think maybe 20 years ago and maybe 40. But you can see this doll is crocheted by hand, which is super cool. But not cool is the hand that's been chewed off. The hair is gone, and I think the hat's gone. You know, and she doesn't have any legs. You know, this is, they would say, an antique maybe, and we don't throw this away because this is very, very important, and it's just, you know, part of her life and everything, and that's cool for personal things. Let's take this chair, for example. This chair belonged to my father-in-law, and he passed away. Rest in peace, Gilberto. But this chair, we don't throw it out either. It's old, it's worn, it's kind of dingy, it's got some ripping in it, and the reason we don't throw it out is because we're personally and emotionally attached to it, and we like it, and it's comfortable. And guys, in your business, you get comfortable doing it the old way. And if you understand what I'm talking about, sometimes uplines like to do conference calling, or some places they even do antique, or I think it's called Jurrasic ways to do presentations by dialing in a live conference call. And most of the time, from countries around the whole USA, it's almost impossible to have a business that's worldwide through conference calling. I know there's some people that are just like, hey, but I like my conference calling. I like to telephone everybody. I like to dial phone numbers, you know, out of the phone book. I like to do things the old way. Don't throw my chair away. I'm comfortable with that chair. But you may be comfortable with it, but is your team duplicating? You gotta find out if your team is duplicating. Some of these uplines are comfortable with it. They're fine with it. It works for them. They have enough money, blah, blah, blah. But is their team and their downline duplicating? And the answer, probably 9 times out of 10, is no. You know, are they doing meetings face-to-face or belly-to-belly is what it's called? Are they going and doing big room conferences and signing up people and renting hotel rooms? Is that what's working for them? Because probably it's not working anymore. It probably worked a long time ago in the past, but it's probably not working for anybody anymore at all. So we have to evolve and change. Zoom is an excellent way to do team meetings. You can share your screen. Skype, same thing. You know, you should do webinars. You should get in front of live videos. You should do things that are on the cutting edge, you know, and it's almost like belly to belly, you know. Can you really go belly to belly with someone in a foreign country like in England or whatever? Absolutely not. You cannot go and present to someone in England, and you can't do that anymore. And so we need to change, evolve, and get these new ways. Because if you walk into my mother-in-law's house, it's like walking into the time zone. I mean, I love it because it's her and it's personal. But if you walk into a business and it's like a time warp, that's not acceptable, my friends. Because you're trying to get new eyeballs, younger people, new generations, stay up on the edge of it. I'll give you one more example for your fun today. You know, I want to talk about how it's okay if you want to have an old hairstyle, because that's going back into style. But business techniques from the old past will never come back into style. Maybe your clothing style has gone back into style, and that's totally fine. But the way that you present should not be something that has been done 20 to 30 years ago. Talking about clothes, just for the fun for you guys, my daughter has an upcoming fashion show, and she had to learn how to run the walkway. Now she's a pro, but I checked it out, and there's an old way to do things and a new way to do things, and I'll show you how you rock the catwalk. The old way. Which way do you like better? Maybe they're both the same. I'm not a model, but I just thought this is one example of something fun that I could show you. The old way with their shoulders thrown way back, and the new way is just regular and calm. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you're tired of getting your leads the old way, having your team practice together the old way, then go to www.thejourneyforfreedom.com. See you guys in the next one.